Happy Tuesday. Welcome all to Spilling the Tea with Astrology. Spilling the tea with astrology. Spilling the tea with astrology. Oh yeah. Bren's Brew. Do you want to light some Palo Santo? I think there's a lighter and light the candle.
By the way, that was the throat chakra singing bowl.
It's the Tibetan metal one, so it's different than my crystal one that I use to ring us out. We're sound bowl freaks, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. David, come back if you're reading. We miss you.
Yo.
We miss your sound bowl.
I can't wait.
Those are my sound bowls, by the way, but we miss you playing them. You could light the candle and then light off the candle. I'm just putting it out there for future reference because it's just so much easier. What is that beep? Oh, your stove.
The oven.
All right, awesome. Okay. Spilling the tea with astrology. Spilling the tea with astrology. Spilling the tea with astrology. Here she comes.
Spilling the tea with astrology.
We're here. It's happening. Why is there a weird shadow over there? Is that my imagination? Oh, no, it's your coat. All right. So, hey, it's Tuesday, and we're trying to get through and clear up the rest of the signs about how to win them over, male and female. So, today's is always going to be titled, something along the lines of winning over a Leo male. So, well, Leos are definitely, especially in your sun sign, be careful.
Yeah.
I said some true things about Aries, like temper and shit, and like people like had huge reactions and responses to it. And I was just like, well, I'm getting a response because no press is bad press. Any press is good press, So, but
the definition of a confident, cocky man is a Leo.
Well, there's a fine line between cocky, arrogant, and confident. And it's perfectly okay to be confident. There are many people that hate probably both of us for being confident.
Right. And the Leo man and woman.
We are very confident in general.
Yes. And there are a lot of people who will take, they will have like a jealous...
Scorpio's more jealous. I don't know, Leo. Do you think Leo's jealous?
No, I'm not saying Leos, but I feel like the people who may get around a Leo, man or woman, they do tend to be jealous because of how confident they are.
Oh, it makes other people insecure.
Right.
Like if I was to date a Leo, which I have and it didn't go well, and my dad's a Leo, God rest your soul. What's up, Alan? So...
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, brother. What was I even talking about, Dad? What was I talking about? Leo.
Yes, Leo men.
And so anyway, they are very confident and they come off very confident. A lot of their other signs could be in other things. Oh yeah. That makes your Leo person maybe quieter or easygoing or not. But confidence is always there no matter how introverted a Leo is. Definitely the confidence is there. I mean, I think barring childhood trauma, because there's Leos are generally confident. They're, of course, represented by the sun. I think if you know anything about astrology, you know that. I hope. But anyway, the sun is represented by Leo. So it's a very strong masculine sign. Very strong, very outgoing, very... they like the spotlight.
Center of attention.
Center of attention. Yeah, they are...
main characters, basically.
Life at the party, definitely. Life at the party, like, so, center of attention, that kind of thing. Performers, so when we do go through some celebrities, probably Thursday or Friday, we'll go through some celebrities on Cancers and Leos and Virgos. So I think we're going to get that far. We're going to go through some celebrity signs. But anyway, for Leo, the big thing that I think you'll notice going through the list of celebrities is how big it is. And I'm going to be honest with you, Leo is the sign of the performer. Can you not see my face? Anyway.
We can see you.
So, but with that being said, that sounds like some negative shit, like, oh, they think they're all that. Which, if there's gonna be a sign that thinks through all that, it's probably gonna be a Leo. Because confidence can turn into arrogance because
it can.
There's something really sexy about confidence, making them very attractive at an early age, like even on the playground kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, because the confidence is I think we all know that's totally true. There is shadow. Confidence is sexy. It's the thing that really wins people over. So
they're also very prideful.
So because they're sexy, they have a lot of different people hitting on them. It can make their head a little big and a little arrogant, you know. So confidence is great. We have a lot of confidence, and people hate us for that. That's definitely a thing. People don't like confident women in general, and because they don't speak up or because they don't think you're supposed to speak up. But I am who I am, so What are you gonna do, right? What the fuck? Winning over a Leo man. Okay, I know this is terrible. So if you're a Leo watching this and you hate me for saying this is gonna be like the Aries video. People start throwing shit.
Oh wow.
The masculine fire sign, just like Aries. But anyway. So you're trying to win him over, right? We've listed some things about him which you may or may not really know, but definitely be an attentive audience. And I think that the best relationships I've seen people have with Leo is
air signs and fire signs go well together. So if you are a Leo man, you could find yourself being with an air sign like over Aquarius, Libra, Gemini.
And I feel like an air sign is a good audience as well because they're the opposite of air. So the opposite of Leo is Aquarius. So Aquarius is going to be the best audience in paying attention to Leo. The opposite of Sagittarius is fire, is Gemini, air. And they're the audience where the Sagittarius is the performer. So it's kind of... It's just funny where the fire signs are more outgoing performing and the air signs just sit back and laugh and listen and they're sometimes the audience,
Right. And because I feel like Leo men and
she'll laugh at anything, just get her going, dude.
Literally.
She's got Gemini with Aquarius moon. She's like air
head. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Literally perfect definition.
No,
but I feel like
me too.
being I totally lost my train of thought.
All right,
sorry.
winning over the Leo man.
What was I gonna say? I totally forgot.
All right,
it'll come back to me.
It'll come back. That happens to me all the time. You're like, you should write a script. I would be so bored if I wrote a script and read it, or I want to just be myself and be, I think that would inhibit me being myself. If I fuck up, that's human. So, I forget my train of thought or whatever.
What I was going to say.
She wins. Yeah, she got it. She found it.
What I was going to say is I feel like, and the reason that, air signs and fire signs they work well together is because, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly because spontaneity?
Spontaneity. You said it right for once in your life.
Geminis are very into that. They have a lot of that, and they're very willing to try new things. They're very adventurous, and so are Leos. And
it's the fire year. Yeah, Gemini and Leo goes really. I'm telling you, the air signs are the audience, and for the last one, Aries and Libra is the opposite of Aries.
They're very adaptable.
And
air
Libra
signs are very adaptable.
is a great audience for Aries. So the opposites always go together. So when you're looking actually at compatibility, you're hoping your partner's sun or moon either is in the same one of your signs and as well as one of their signs being opposite of yours. That's the ideal. But it's really hard to get that. But the point is that if you even got one set of opposites in the sun and moon, it's a really deep connection because it's just... Aries and Libra
opposites attract.
Right, the opposites attract, but they're also on the same wavelength. They're not totally opposites. Where they can't comprehend each other. They're on the same wavelength. They're attracted to each other like magnets in every way, and that includes sexually.
You're interesting.
Sexually, just overwhelmingly so. Which is why when I say the opposite of Leo is Aquarius, and Aquarius is the most attentive audience. Aquarius is so attracted to the Leo that it's just so because of the fact that they're opposites as well as being just opposites.
So I mean, that's kind of like a question for me too. So say if a woman were to have her moon in Aquarius. And
you should get along with other Leos because Leo is your thing.
Leo
is your
moons,
opposite.
right?
It could be sun or moon. See what I'm saying? Like it could
Okay.
be like I was Scorpio sun and Gemini moon. So if my Scorpio is opposite, we get a little detail, but fuck it. My Scorpio is opposite is Taurus, which we went through already actually. So we're not
The
going too
shadow
far
sign
about
of Scorpio is
Taurus and
Taurus.
Scorpio. So, oh my god, I'm crazy. Okay, so what was the point about Scorpio
The
and Taurus
point
being obvious?
I was asking like,
Opposites.
what's like, you know, how like, would you still be able to get along with a person that had like a Leo moon and they had an Aquarius
Oh,
moon?
here's
Or, like,
the thing.
you
It doesn't have to be a moon sign. So I'm a Scorpio sun. If you have Taurus, even as your ascendant is nice and helpful, but if you have Taurus as your main personality, sun or moon, that's opposite my Scorpio sun personality. Either one, sun or moon position, is just as good. It doesn't have to match sun versus sun, moon versus. It could go sun matches moon, because sun and moon are like your basic personality. I walk around talking out people as Gemini, Aquarius, as Gemini, double Gemini. I call my son because he's Gemini. Pisces, Virgo is a whole song about Pisces, Virgo. I'll sing it sometime. That's my daughter. There is. It ended up being a love song from a guy that died. By the time I realized that her birth chart matched our song from the way back. That was cool. She could be him reincarnated. He died before she was born. So we're way off track at this point. But I think we're winning over the Leo woman.
Yeah,
Are we
Leo
Leo?
man.
We're on the Leo man?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we did the Leo. We were supposed to do Leo women first, but it's okay.
I don't think we did we?
No, this was Leo men. We're on Leo men.
Wow.
No.
So we got there already.
Yeah.
Well, everything that I say for a man applies for a woman. Everything I say for a woman pretty much applies to a man. I just make the video separate. I hope you're watching all my fucking videos because I was, we're that entertaining. Like, share, and subscribe.
Also, I have a little more to add on the Leo man. I feel like since they are the people who are in the spotlights all the time, I feel like they would like a partner to take them out of that spotlight just for a little bit. You know what I mean? Because they're always...
Oh no, you'd be wrong in that. No way.
I feel like
that was a story I was telling. I have
like...
a Leo who had the perfect audience. She was not an Aquarius, but they were really close. He was loud, obnoxious, and she was not. But she was a great audience as a human being. Like, she used to be my audience all the time. I told her everything, and I tell my stories, and she's a good audience. She's a good listener. Versus some people are better listeners, and some people are like storytellers. So that's who she is. Anyway, so he was always performing, and originally when she first met him, she was his captivated audience, and. You, in order to keep the Leo happy and not looking for a new audience, they will go look for a new audience. If you get bored of them, or you just don't have a reaction anymore, or you don't care anymore, or you're like, yeah, your shtick is boring me.
You need to have some passion.
So
you need to have some passion behind it in your relationship and the things that you do with your
so you got to
partner.
be a continuous good audience, meaning a lot of times your opposite, Aquarius, was that was the best audience for a Leo. So I mean, these are your optimal things, and even I've looked up all my boyfriends over the years, charts and stuff. Nothing ever, it's really hard to make things fit perfectly. The one person who fits perfectly with my astrology chart is happily married, and it's so sickening. You know who you are. Yeah, I only have one person that has all that, and then, like I said, he's married, and so sucks it. He's happily married, so ain't that a kick in the ass? Well, it took me all these years to find the astrological perfect match, and then it's like, oh, of course you're married. And then, oh, you love her too, and you guys do great things together, and you have fun. Oh,
remember, we're
you have
talking
hobbies
about
together.
the Leo man.
What are we talking about?
The Leo man.
Yeah. Look, we're just talking to talk today.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well.
Wait, back to Leo man. I don't know how we got to Leo man before the Leo woman, but we're here.
Yeah.
Anyway, he needs an audience. He needs an audience, and you have to keep it going, keep it alive.
You have to be his number one supporter, okay?
Right, so like
in the crowd rooting for him.
Right, so like 20, 30 years down the road, you still got to be a captivated audience. He needs your air to fuel his fire, like literally, you know? He needs your laughter. He needs your listening. This is what he likes to be center of attention. So if you like to be center of attention as well, like a double Leo put together, it gets iffy sharing the spotlight. Leos can probably do it together. I mean, a Leo Scorpio trying to show the spotlight, it might get into a fist fight.
Yeah, it's really depending on the placements. It's depending on your placements.
It is. That's why I say get a chart. I always do say get a chart.
Yeah, because
$50 you know.
I feel like they do love the spotlight, but I feel like because they maintain the spotlight all the fucking time, they get tired of it.
No, you would think though. You would fucking think they don't. They never do.
Listen, I don't know. I've met some pretty different Leo men.
Okay, I know you very well for 100 years now. So, like, who in your life needs a break from being center of attention as a Leo? Like, I've never seen this. I'm old.
My cousin.
Trinity?
Yes.
She must have other placements that are more introverted,
that's
so she gets sick of being extrovert all the time, and she wants her introvert time. So that's where it comes back. Get a chart's $50,
right.
You know, because with Trinity, she should never turn off if she's like all her placements are different. I'm assuming she's got water and earth.
My cousin, she has a Leo sun.
Trinity, Leo sun. Do we know her moon?
No, I don't know her chart.
She's going to go home and start looking up everybody's moon because you have to memorize. I memorize people by their sun and moon. I'm like, oh yeah, that's an Aries Taurus, just like my other friend Aries. Oh yeah, that Aries. Everything they do just factors into what I think of an Aries Taurus or, Gemini. I know every combination out there. We're going to go through like every combination out there.
Yes, definitely. So stay tuned.
Like we could talk about that forever, but that'd be fun. Yeah. The next thing we're going to do is going to be fun. This is how much I like Leo men, right?
Yeah. Next thing we will be doing is learning how, we're telling you how to win over a Leo woman.
No, but the next we're going to do is talk about how Aries gets along with Taurus, how Aries gets along with Gemini, how they get along with each other. So I think those ones are going. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, that's what we're going to do going forward. So I'm trying to just kind of get through the easy ones, the simple ones. These are kind of more funny and entertaining.
Yeah.
Those are a little bit more educational. It's getting deeper. And I hope that we can break it down. That's my goal, obviously, to break it down so you understand what we're talking about and you have a good time with us because talking astrology is fun. A Leo man. I'm acting like a Leo man. I'm taking center stage. I'm loud.
She's having some qualities and traits of a Leo man.
That's what happens when I was doing Cancer and life was falling apart for like a week and I was just like, devastated. My life was falling apart. Everything was horrible. Everything sucked. Boo-hoo me. Boo-hoo. I was in the biggest pity party, maybe even yesterday. No, yesterday I started pulling myself out of it because we were supposed to record last night. I'm like, yeah. So now I knew it was going to happen today. I'm like, it's no matter what. So I'm like, glad it's going to happen. But we didn't end up recording Sunday. So yeah. So, but we got going. So I'm good. We got going.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
I honestly had a Leo boyfriend that I didn't like very much. And maybe every time I think Leo, his face pops in my mind, especially Leo man. I'm going to say his name because I haven't seen him in a million years and he's not even on Facebook. But if you see him, tell him I said. Keith Burns was a Leo and I was engaged to him and he had a lot of money at the time. And I had the best times of my life because of the money. But I couldn't stand him. I gave him back his ring because you don't keep a ring. Have some integrity, right? Most girls keep it to be a fucking spiteful bitch. He was cheating on me too. Keith Burns. So I will rat your ass out. Anyone knows who he is, you tell them, huh? You're on my Facebook page. You all know. So one of you must know him. One of you must know him. All right. I gotta get some reviews up here. Tell your people to watch me. I think we're interesting.
Share, subscribe. Go to YouTube.
I have a Facebook page. Meet me there. Do some personal readings. Do birth charts. Pretty real reasonable prices, honestly. I brought down my psychic reading prices just as I uploaded the last two videos. So we're at $60 for a half hour, $120 for a full hour of psychic mediumship where you're talking to the dead, talking to the past loved ones, and Pets. Spirit guides tells me everything from health. Your love life. Yeah, I sometimes throw in some astrology in your love life if that's something you're really interested or concerned about in general. Is like what's going on in your love life. I usually ask the birthday and at least get the sun sign, have some idea, but sometimes I'll consult both the moon sign as well. Leo, man, the whole fucking video is gonna be gone. We've not said too much. Anyway, he's loud, he's outgoing, he drives fast cars, he's fun, he's a lot like an Aries. He's very elegant, classy. He likes the best of everything.
Yep,
he's generous. The thing that I'm not mentioning though, the good thing's warm. Very warm, and it gives you the warm fuzzies. It's the sun. It's like laying out in the sun, and there's no way that a Leo can't give you some warm fuzzies. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like talking about all the terrible things about Leo, but I have a friend Shelly who's popping up, who's a Leo, and she's not as loud and outgoing. She's got a Virgo moon. She's much more subdued. But
there's no way
she's still outgoing. She's still
won't buy you clothes or spend money on you.
He's generous. Like that was the number one quality of a Leo is not only does he like the finer things in life, he likes to share them with his friends and his love interests, woman, man, whatever, So that's the thing that's beautiful is they'll go out there and hustle the money but they're not greedy. They're not stingy. I would say their counterpart is Aquarius is more greedy or stingy, even with emotions. Like they're gonna hold them back rather than be generous. Leos will lavish you with presents. Their definitely love language is Leo, man, especially is gift giving.
Yep.
Yeah. And they always seem to be like no lack for money. I mean, the guy I was dating was like 21. I was like 19. And he has so much he didn't grow up with money or nothing, but he somehow just he kind of did. I don't know. He didn't work as hard as you would think. Is what I'm saying. A lot of money came into him by accident and it worked out well. But we had a good time, but not that good. Anyway, let's not think about him. Like the Leo man. Let's think about like Shelly. Like I don't know any.
I feel like we pretty much covered a lot on the Leo man.
So definitely be his audience. Always laugh, always have fun, always joke back. There's a lot of, that's why I think Gemini and Leo definitely go together, just like Sagittarius does with Gemini as well. It's like Gemini is the perfect audience. Gemini will laugh at anything. So there is a part of me that if I'm really, really stoned, we'll just sit there and laugh at everything.
Yeah.
At some point, everything is hilarious.
I literally have like these spurts of just random laughing for no reason, just giggling with my friend Lizzie. She's also a Scorpio sun.
You're a Gemini sun and you're an Aquarius moon, so you're all lighthearted, all air, all lighthearted. I fight between being brooding Scorpio,
I also have a Mercury.
Gemini moon.
Mercury is in Gemini,
so I am bipolar. If I haven't mentioned it.
Very airy over here. I'm very airy. I have a lot of air and water in my chart. A lot of air.
That's what I have, air and water. That's my chart. It's hard to balance that stuff. Really, it fucking really is.
It's so contradicting.
Well, the water is always so emotional and serious, and like my Scorpio gets to the point where you don't show emotions, you hide them, and you're brooding, you're stewing them and shit at home by yourself. Which I'm definitely an evolved Scorpio, so I don't necessarily do all that. But what were we talking about? Getting moods, can't.
Having a really difficult chart when it comes to having water and air.
All right, so the Scorpio's I'm talking about myself. How the hell do I feel I'm talking about?
We always end up doing that.
That's so hilarious. Who's this? All right, we better end this video shortly. I got an important text just came through, but I'll talk about myself real quick. Scorpio, very brooding and serious and emotional and hiding it, keep it to myself and serious. And then the Gemini moon in me is like, what are we talking about?
Literally.
And balancing that
what did you do last week? That's the kind of conversation. They're just very talkative.
Right. I'm very talkative. I have that side that comes out. This is where it definitely comes out. But it's my inner child, Gemini being my moon, my inner child. So, Yeah. But I guess it's enough about me. I guess we've decided that's enough about the Leo man, even though this is supposed to be the Leo woman.
Yes.
If you're interested in Leo man, definitely, and he always gets his way. He is a not only a fire sign, but he is a fixed fire sign. and he is very stubborn about getting his way.
Very.
And he has the money, so he feels like sometimes he has the money, he has the power to get his way. But here's the thing. He never is being greedy or selfish or horrible. Kind of let him have his way, because power struggles will erupt if you are another sign that
is fixed.
yes, fixed, exactly. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio,
If
your
you're
other
not
fixed
a
sign.
movable
Fixed,
sign-
fixed and fixed have a real. I'm thinking Aquarius right now, and I'm a Scorpio. So
Like,
fixed and fixed.
They
Fixed
have
and
one
fixed
way of
is-
living and doing, and then so does that person, and just trying to mesh that together is not.
Right. So, I mean, you're definitely going to have to be more mutable, have your signs in mutable placements, or just be more, let him have his way.
Yeah.
Let him win the argument. Just let him win the argument. Is it? Because honestly, at the end of the day, if they think they won the argument, it boosts their ego and they feel better.
And that's why it's good to have
It's
a
okay.
Gemini
You're back to
or
being
a
good
Libra
friends.
or an Aquarius, because they're very communicative.
And Leos do get really, really mad, and they're a little scary like the Aries. But the Leo doesn't stay mad long at all. The Leo is a lot like a Gemini. He laughs about it a couple minutes later. You're still like hurt and dying, but he laughs a couple minutes later. But Leo takes a lot to get a Leo angry. Leo is the sunshine. It's like always going, being good, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So I wish you luck if you.
Yeah.
I'm only saying this because you, Keith Burns. I wish you luck with your Leo, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this isn't too short either. Crap. I got an important text, you guys. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna ring the singing bowl. So. Stay cool.